Hey folks, today is September the 6th. As you can see here, it's currently 8:42 in the afternoon. We're going to go ahead and take a look at how the weekend gap trader did. But first, let's take a look over here. This right here is my Talon X account, and this is FX Choice. I decided to try it on FX Choice this week, mainly because last week somebody who was using FX Choice had really good results. So I decided to, like I said, test it out, and it did not disappoint. But we'll get into that a little bit later. Also, hopefully you guys can hear me better. I got a few emails from people stating that the volume wasn't loud enough. Even when they turned their volume all the way to the top, they still couldn't hear me that well. So I bought a new microphone, so hopefully you guys can hear me much clearer, and hopefully I'm much louder. Anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at what happened on Talon X. All right, 9.6, 9.7, 9.7. So these three trades were closed today. We can take a look at Euro USD. All right, as you can see here, market closed on Friday right here, opened on the weekend or Monday or Sunday afternoon right here, and came down and closed the gap nicely. The next one is NZD USD. All right, so we had a nice 19 pip gap, and as you can see here, came down several times, but actually pushed through our profit target right here at this level in this bar. All right, and the last one we took here was USD CAD. And here we had a 28 pip gap, so pretty large here. And we actually didn't get filled until this level here. Got entered, and the market came up and eventually pushed up to our take profit level here. And also you guys can see I'm using a spread of 5 pips, gap of 15. And the take profit is 90%, stop loss is 120%. Those are the settings that I'm using here. All right, so that's everything on that end. Now let's go ahead and take a look at FX Choice. All right, let's see what happened here. 9.7, 9.7, 9.7. All right, now what happened with FX Choice is we actually got entered into the trades much sooner. When I actually got off work this afternoon, I noticed that there were 2 Talon X trades still open. So we had to wait quite a bit for those to actually close out. But with FX Choice, we got into the trades much earlier, and we got out of the trades much earlier. And the reason is the spreads shrunk much quicker at FX Choice. So usually over the weekend, once the market starts back up, you'll get inflated spreads, and then eventually as time goes on, they'll drop back down. And the reason I'm guessing the guy from last weekend had good results or such good results is because he was able to take advantage of that and get into the trades much quicker and get out much quicker. And that was shown here today again. Let's take a look at Euro USD. As you guys can see right here, let's see how big this gap was. All right, so a 25 pip gap. And the market came down nicely, but as you can see here, we got filled on that very first bar. And it came down and gave us our profit. NZD USD is next. Here it is here. Let's take a look at that. All right. My computer's taking its time pulling up this here. Give me 1 second. There it is. All right, so 15.8 pips. As you guys can see, we got filled again on our first bar, and the market filled the gap nicely here. And hopefully you guys are noticing the trend. We're getting entered into trades much quicker, and that's because the spreads are shrinking much quicker at FX Choice. All right, let's check out GBP, Japanese yen. You guys will also remember last week I neglected to set up my GBP trades. But this week we were able to get everything set up properly. And as you can see, I have lots of currency pairs set up here. But in both brokers, I was only entered into 3 trades. All right, here we are again. Went against us about 10 pips and then closed the gap. And that's something that you'll notice. The market does oftentimes close the gap. But there are times where, for example, if we don't get entered into the trade soon enough, basically you don't want to get entered, over here somewhere. You want to have plenty of time, or you want to catch it at the right time so that it will close the gap and you'll be able to catch that move when it does. All right, so we're definitely going to continue testing out both brokers, and we'll see how they do here. But as you guys can see here on Talon X, we had 3 winners, 210, 200, 197. And on FX Choice, we had 3 winners, 280, 260, and 245. So at this point right now, I'm going to recommend you definitely get a demo account with FX Choice. You can try Talon X as well if you want. You're able to attach the Weekend Gap Trader EA to both. I think you can do it to multiple brokers. So that's definitely something I recommend you do. Anyway, for right now, that's going to be it. I'm glad I didn't have to wait till tomorrow. Hopefully I can get this video out to you guys quicker. And if you want more information on the Weekend Gap Trader, definitely click the link below. And I'll also include a link to the FX Choice brokerage service. Anyway, that's going to be it. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to shoot me an email. All right, guys, take care.